Speakers, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, greeting from Indonesian Embassy in Singapore. I would like to thank the committee of GOESMART 2022, Recover Together, Recover Stronger, for the opportunity to be one of the keynote speakers for today's event. When I received the invitation from T20, I feel delighted with the fact that under Indonesia presidency in G20 2022, every stakeholder stepped up and showed their contribution to the G20 team. As an engagement group of G20, I believe that T20 will provide a reliable policy recommendation needed by the G20 government and leaders. At the current situation, after the pandemic, we must understand that we need everybody to play their role toward recovery. As we all know, we have been hit hard by the pandemic for the last 2 years. Pandemic not only brought new problems, but also highlighted the existing problems that we have, such as inequality, poverty, famine, global food scarcity, massive economic downturn, supply chain problems, political problems, and even environmental problems. We are currently at the situation where we have managed to pass that difficult times, and now we have to think and act fast to bounce back, to recover, to be better. The pandemic offers us a unique opportunity to rebuild for a more resilient, inclusive, and sustainable recovery. Every sector and every aspect of life that has been greatly affected by the pandemic have to recover. However, the journey to recovery is not easy because the pandemic has also transformed many aspects in life. Pandemic has created so many changes and uncertainties. Before pandemic, whenever we need to brainstorm to solve problems, we physically meet and talk to each other. But now, mostly people meet virtually. Now we need to adapt with all these changes. We need to understand that even though we only see each other through screen, like what we are doing right now, but we are still capable of brainstorming and solving problems. Regardless whether these changes made people's life more difficult or easier, people still need time to adjust and adapt. So the road of recovery is difficult due to the global problem created by the pandemic and also all the changes that we are currently facing. Ladies and gentlemen, to make it possible for us to expedite the process of recovery, we need cooperation, collaboration, an orchestrated effort to recover together and recover stronger. And we need to do it at a global level. The pandemic has taught us some important lessons about the importance of collaboration, communication, and solidarity during crisis, especially on the road to achieve global recovery and stability. In a world where change is now sudden and constant, we have to focus on setting strategic direction to recover together. We can only achieve this strengthening the global community ability to convene and communicate to produce impactful results effectively. We have seen how powerful global collaboration is in time of crisis. In the eye of the pandemic storm, international cooperation was able to pave the way for a safe, effective, affordable, and equitable ways for countries around the world to obtain vaccine. Global collaboration means that we are put aside our differences to find common ground on matters that affected people's life greatly. Countries can act together or act separately, but our best strategy is to stand together to face global crisis with solidarity. Colleagues, G20 is a massive, powerful engine in which the current global problems can be addressed through collaborative effort between countries. In Indonesia G20 presidency this year, we have been very vocal with our strong commitment to produce joint concrete initiatives that the world needed to rise stronger. In his speech last year, President Joko Widodo stressed the importance of inclusiveness and togetherness as the keyword of Indonesian G20 presidency. We understand that we need to strengthen global solidarity in order to address global problems. And in his speech early this year, the President said again that no single country could recover alone. All countries are interconnected. No one is isolated. With international collaboration, we will be able to not only work together to address current global challenges, but we also work together to create a more resilient world to face future threats and probably future pandemic. Under Indonesia presidency, G20 focuses on three main priorities: global health architectures, digital-based transformation, and transition to more environmentally friendly and sustainable energy. With these three main priorities, we believe that we will be able to contribute greatly to the effort of solving the current global problem and challenges. I hope today's webinar will be able to produce recommendations on how digital transformation approach and solve real problems. We start small, we aim big, and we hope to be able to solve global problems. Let's recover together, recover stronger. Thank you.